everyone, I'm Dr. Vikram, and today I'll be covering a topic called Plog's categorization of destination. This was a model given by Stanley Plog in 1967, and it was a model which actually tells you about the destination, how they develop, and they being visited by various kind of tourists, which are actually he named as allocentric and psychocentric. So he developed a continuum which actually tells about who are the allocentrics. So let's first talk about who are allocentrics. Allocentrics are actually independent traveler. They are excited by adventure, eager to learn, experience the unfamiliar, keep away from group tour packages and mass tourism practices. They enjoy cultural tourism, they enjoy a challenge, support sustainable tourism practices, and of course they embrace slow tourism. In contrary, psychocentric tourists are those who enjoy familiarity, like home comfort during the tour, give preference to known brands, travel in arranged group, like a group, and they enjoy organized tour package and inclusive tourism. They do not mingle much with the local culture. They do not learn much about the place they visit or about the people, and they prefer to pay one flat fee to cover all their expenses, and are regular visitor to some of the areas or resorts. So what Plog told, so why I brought you here is, like, I want to tell you in terms of real example. I am in a place, this is called Chandidar, which is near to Nainital. You must be knowing about Nainital. And now if you see in my backdrop, there's a place called Mukteshwar, and I'll show you where Mukteshwar is. Mukteshwar and below it's all Ramgarh range. So even this temple Chandidar, it's in Ramgarh range only. So people used to, like, it was an allocentric destination, but slowly moving towards mid-centric. There is one more category which come in mid. So what happens, initially those people who used to come before, who actually found this place as being a touristic place and will be touristic in terms of their preferences. So now it is moving slowly towards turning out to be a mid-centric. And contrary to this, I'll show you the area which is just behind me. The place, you see this mountain there, the backdrop. Just behind this there is Nainital, and Nainital actually, when it was developed, it was not like kind of a mass tourism favoring destination. So I was talking about Nainital. So Nainital is more or less now turning out to be a mass tourism destination, which is, of course, as per, if we see the Plog's model, now it is from a mid-centric destination now moving towards psychocentric destination. So now about one more aspect about Plog's model. Now if in my backdrop you see all these mountains which are part of the Himalayas here. So all these destinations which are mostly hill stations which are in the lesser Himalayan zone of Himalayas. So what actually happens here, like most of the cases, they are trekking routes, and also these are, of course, when the allocentrics went there, it was frequented by very less people. But now there are even treks visited by mid-centrics also. However, psychocentrics will only adore the beauty. They will sit in their resort and see these mountains. But the mid-centric, may they go to trekking routes like Pindari Glacier and all. But however, when you talk about allocentrics, when allocentric find the destination go in this continuum, they stop going to this destination, and in these Himalayas only they find different destinations, different trekking routes, different areas, and they frequent those areas and they start developing, then that kind of development come to that area. I hope you understand this concept also. Now hope you understand the basics of mid-centric, psychocentric and allocentric destination and tourist type. So of course then I'll also be sharing a continuum with you. It's a graph, so it will be more easy for you to understand, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.